Welcome, everyone, to This Week Astrology for the week of January 23rd to January 29th. I hope you had a really nice weekend and you enjoyed your Aquarius new moon that we had on Saturday. We're going to talk all about that and what's ahead for this week as well. Should be a very interesting one. So on Friday, the 20th, the sun entered Aquarius. A sigh of relief. Seemed like we had an awfully long Capricorn season. I attribute that long Capricorn season that seemed to go on forever to Mercury and Mars both being retrograde. But we are finally out of Capricorn season, actually. Believe it or not. Good morning, Shinn. Nice to see you today. I hope you had a nice weekend. So with the sun now in Aquarius, reputation takes a back seat to letting your freak flag fly. Express your genius and enjoy and find some friends. If you don't have the friends that you like, get some new friends. Enjoy the friends you have. Enjoy your new friends. That's going to be big this month. Good morning, Kelsey. Nice to see you. You've been having breathing problems these last 2 weeks? It could be. I don't know where Capricorn's hitting in your chart. But yeah, I would... I hope you're feeling better, Shinn. Capricorn's definitely heavy, and Aquarius is an air sign, so you should be able to breathe better now. Aquarius energy up until the 18th of February is friendly, innovative, and unpredictable. And just keep in mind, the grounded you are, the higher you fly. Oh, it's much better. I'm glad to hear that, Shinn. Much better. Yeah, so the grounded you are, the higher you'll fly. And remember, in Capricorn season, we learned about responsibility. There's no freedom without responsibility. So when you're responsible, you get to be free. So enjoy Aquarius time. I think it's going to be great. And on Saturday, this past Saturday, we had our new moon in Aquarius. It was an interesting new moon because it was conjunct Pluto. The new moon was conjunct Pluto. And Pluto is all about letting go. And this new moon was really about releasing old structures to facilitate the future you want to create. So it's sort of demolishing what is no longer working. Sometimes it's a breakdown for a breakthrough over the next 2 weeks under this waxing moon in Aquarius energy that we have. And Action Jackson, for your satisfaction, the new moon this past Saturday was trine Mars. So that gave us the inner drive and determination to steer life in the direction of our dreams. So that's a nice fiery energy that we get to play with over the next 2 weeks. And also, this new moon in Aquarius, Saturn was conjunct Venus. So we're concretizing our ideals. We're making our ideals concrete. Saturn wants definition, and Venus is about love, money, creativity. So it's a really great time to build something, to build what you want to have in your future. Good morning, Common gave you. Nice to see you today. So yeah, consider what long-lasting structures you can put into place to support your higher spiritual consciousness and to raise the consciousness of the world. That's really big when the sun is in Aquarius. How can we help our fellow humans? It's all about humanitarianism. Be sure to check out your horoscope for your new moon in Aquarius. The link to that is in the description below if you haven't read it already. You've been having those building thoughts lately? Excellent. You're aligned. You know the energy. And happy Lunar New Year to you too, Common gave you. And then yesterday, as if that's not enough, Uranus went direct. Now, Uranus is the planet that rules Aquarius, and this is a big deal. Sunday, yesterday, signified a shift with Uranus going direct. We may be more inclined now to put the changes we want or need in place instead of just thinking about them. So Uranus has been retrograde for the past several months. When Uranus is retrograde, we're getting ready to get ready, right? So the changes that we might want to implement, we're thinking about them, we're aligning with them, we're feeling how they might feel like, And now that Uranus is direct, go, right? Press play. It's time to initiate those changes and put them into effect. So expect with Uranus direct now, expect the unexpected, the unusual, and the weird. Insight will lead to freedom. So keep yourself open, especially with those flashes of insight that you might get under this new moon cycle and with Uranus direct until August 29th. We have quite a bit of time with this transit, which is very good for us. So let's talk about this week. It's a 23-23. That's kind of cool. January 23rd. Of course, we're under the waxing moon cycle, so we're drawing energy in. We're imagining now, right? We're thinking about what we want, and we're drawing it in. Hopefully, you made a wish list this past weekend. There's still time to do so. Write down up to 9 things that you want to invite into your life. Maybe light a candle that aligns with your biggest wish or wishes. And we're going to have this waxing moon cycle until the Leo full moon on February 5th, at which point we'll start our releasing, our letting go waning moon cycle 2 weeks after February 5th. So today also is the moon's day. Day of the week rules by the moon, Monday, moon day. It's the most sensitive, poorest day of the week, so double down on your self-care. Do what you can to feel as comfy and cozy as possible. Maybe nurture yourself. Good morning, Carla. Nice to see you. I hope you had a nice weekend. It's the most sensitive day of the week, so do whatever you can to nurture yourself and also your subconscious mind. You want to not give yourself the luxury of a negative thought, especially on Monday. Just try to pivot, count your blessings. The more blessings that you count, the more blessings you'll have, because what we appreciate appreciates. So just focus on all the great things that you might have. Good morning, Linda Michaels. Nice to see you. I hope you had a nice weekend. And the moon today is in Aquarius until 12:35 p.m. East, at which point we'll enter Pisces. Aquarius keywords include creative, idealistic, humanitarian, and Pisces keywords include imaginative, spiritual, romantic, and dreamy. Yeah, very dreamy day later on today, so definitely enjoy that. Definitely a good day to visualize, especially when that moon goes into Pisces at 12:35 p.m. East. And 23 numerologically, well, this is about change, progress, and innovation. 23 is going to help us create new beginnings and to transform and evolve any area of our lives. Change is stability, but you got to remember, 23 is a 5. The cross sum of 23 is 5 because 2 plus 3 is 5. And those of you who know the tarot, 5 is not easy. It has to do with two things, change and sometimes conflict with change. So sometimes we have to make some changes, an adjustment to the plan. A 23-day or a 5-day could be like a monkey wrench. But again, change is stability. And the only thing that really is stable is change. It's the only constant. So roll with the punches. Allow yourself to think when anything happens, okay, well, how can I leverage this to my greatest advantage exactly as it is? And today's actually National Handwriting Day. Yeah, it's a day to re-explore the purity and power of handwriting. And studies have shown that taking notes by hand develops a stronger conceptual understanding than by typing. So, if you're in class or you're taking notes, or even if you want to script and write down your goals and your dreams, definitely do it via hand. I think the link between holding a pen and your body makes sense, right? So you'll be able to flow with the energy. Maybe you'll even be able to do automatic writing with the handwriting. So yeah, enjoy National Handwriting Day. Maybe write out your wish list or write out how you want things to be or write all your blessings. It's definitely a really great day for a gratitude list. I think we all should do that. Let's write a gratitude list today. Yeah. And then Tuesday, tomorrow, is the 24th Of course, we're still under this waxing cycle, so it's all about drawing in, thinking about what you want, imagining the best case scenarios. What's the best thing that could happen? Because when you imagine the best case scenarios, you're allowing them to happen. You're allowing yourself to tap into that timeline. So definitely think of the best case scenarios on Tuesday, and actually over the next 2 weeks, for the rest of your life, really. But especially now with the waxing moon cycle that we're in. Tuesday is Mars's day. Action-oriented Mars rules Tuesday, so it's ideal for anything that requires extra drive, courage, and initiative. And this is a great time to initiate new things because we're under the new moon cycle. And it's a great day, Tuesday, to get a lot done. We'll have a Pisces moon. FYI, Pisces rules the feet, and proper foot support is important for all of us to help keep the rest of the body grounded and in alignment. The feet are so important. They're important for your back, your body, and also for those that have taken my chakra class, you know that the bottom of your feet contain chakras. They're not the main chakras, but the bottom of your feet contain chakras that connect to the earth and that allow you to pull energy up from the earth. So be nice to your feet under the Pisces moon. Just a little bit of extra care can make a big difference. And don't skimp on shoes. Really, your feet are so important for the rest of your body. So make sure your feet feel good and that you're in good footwear, especially under this Pisces moon. And 24 numerologically, well, health and domesticity are intrinsic to the number 24, as are relationships, harmony, diplomacy. It's a good day to work with others to get results. 24 is a really nice number. The cross sum of it is 6. And 6 is a nice flow of energy. And aspect-wise, on Tuesday, the Sun in Aquarius will sextile Jupiter in Aries. So our work is suddenly going to become easier. How nice! Especially probably because Mercury is now direct, Mars is direct, all planets are direct. So this Sun sextiling Jupiter, the Sun in Aquarius sextiling Jupiter in Aries, going to make things a hell of a lot easier. Aries and Aquarius get along well. They make a nice sextile with each other. So it's a good day to start new projects, to expand your circle, or take a risk. It's a double whammy of good energy with the vibration being 24. We're under the new moon cycle. And we get a nice Pisces moon. Pisces is a very magical energy. So definitely move forward toward your goals. Start new projects. Go out on a limb. Oh, and Laverne DeFazio, I know her as Penny Marshall. She has Sun in Aquarius. Well, not in Aquarius. She's, I forget her sign offhand. What is Penny Marshall's sign? In any case, her Sun sextiles Jupiter, but let me find out. Penny Marshall. Let's see. She was, Libra, of course, October 15th. In any case, maybe watch some Laverne and Shirley, some great old television. She was great in that. And then on Wednesday, the 25th of January, it is Mercury's day, Wednesday. So the planet of communication rules the day. Expect lots of correspondences on Wednesday. Things might come up out of the blue, so pad your schedule with some extra wiggle room. You'll have the Pisces moon until 1:47 p.m. East, at which point Lunar will enter Aries. Pisces keywords include changeable, compassionate, and elusive. And then Aries keywords include enterprising, strong, pioneering, playful, and fun. So you'll have a lot of fun when Lunar enters Aries. That'll be really nice for this week with our new moon in Aquarius that we had on Saturday, and then an Aries moon this Wednesday. So it's a great, fresh energy. So keep that in mind. And numerologically, well, 25 is really about introspection and inner wisdom. It's going to help us. The energy of 25 will help us find solutions within, so we can gain wisdom through knowledge of the self. And it's going to make us more stronger, but also sensitive. 25 is strong, yet sensitive. And remember, the cross sum of 25 is 7. So it's really about going out on a limb, taking a stand in some respects. But again, there's a very spiritual vibration with that number 25. So keep that in mind. And happy birthday, Alicia Keys, on Wednesday. She is the second American artist ever to receive 5 Grammys in a single night. The other one was Henry Mancini in 1961. He was the composer behind TV and film themes such as Peter Gunn and the Pink Panther. And Alicia, well, she's turning 42. And fun fact, Alicia Keys in 1985 was in the Slumber Party episode of The Cosby Show. She played one of Rudy's friends. That's kind of cool. So maybe listen to some Alicia Keys on Wednesday and celebrate her birthday. Oh, you'll be at the transplant office that day on Wednesday? Good. That's a good day for it. Definitely. Maybe listen to some Alicia Keys on the way. He's a great artist. And then on Thursday, the 26th of January, again, we're under the waxing moon cycle, so we're drawing energy in. And Jupiter rules Thursday. So the planet of luck and abundance rules Thursday, so it's time to think big and to doubt our limits. A really great day to make moves to expand and grow, either work-wise or in your relationships, friendships, whatever matters to you. And we'll have our moon in Aries all day on Thursday. Aries moon is good for a fresh start, physical activity, fun, play, and activities that require big, short bursts of energy. Aries have 2 speeds, burn and off. So it's better to do those things that require a big burst of energy. Aries are sprinters. They're not marathoners. So see what you can get done on Thursday. And it's a 26th Thursday. So Thursday contains elements of 2, companionship and diplomacy, and 6, which is homey and harmonious. So 26 is business oriented. It's also realistic and a team player. Ain't that the truth, Ruth? Yes, big short bursts of energy. Let's get shit done on this Aries moon this week. And happy birthday to Paul Newman. Paul Newman, quite the Aquarius, and has some really great salad dressing too. According to what they say about him, he had a very mischievous streak and used to play practical jokes on his directors. And he also was a hell of a guy. In the movie Twilight in the 90s with Susan Sarandon, well, he found out that the pay was just not equitable. And he gave some of his salary to her to make things equitable. So he's a sweet, sweet Aquarian. It tires you out, those big bursts of energy. Yeah. Well, it's okay. Maybe take a nappy nap after you let go of all that energy. So yeah, maybe watch a Paul Newman movie. I loved Color of Money, although I'd like to see some old Paul Newman when he was in his prime. That would be cool. Or do something humanitarian, just like Paul might on Thursday. Also on Thursday, Venus will enter Pisces. Now, this is also going to make things so much easier for us. We had Venus in Capricorn, which is not easy, right? Makes us very Capricorn-like in terms of love. And then we have Venus in Aquarius. We have Venus in Aquarius now. It might make us a little bit cool. It's good for friendships, but not really good for like intimacy, right? Now, or Thursday rather, when Venus enters Pisces, Venus is exalted in Pisces, so it's at its best. We're talking agape, unconditional love, very romantic, very dreamy, and we're in good company. Michelle Pfeiffer has Venus in Pisces, Diana Ross, John Travolta, and the Biebs, Justin Bieber. So we're going to have Venus in Pisces from the 26th of January until the 19th of February. Hearts melt as Venus enters romantic Pisces. Rose-colored glasses aside, this is a wonderful time to fall in love with either a person, a place, or a thing. It's a really good time to also enjoy art, music, creativity, and your imagination. So this is going to make things a lot easier for us because Venus is very, very, very happy at Pisces. It's exalted in Pisces, so it's in its best space. So definitely a lot of energy of love and creativity. So keep that in mind on Thursday. And then on Friday, the 27th of January, Friday is Venus's day. The planet of love rules the day. So spread as much love around as possible. Teach love, for that is all that you are. All energy at its basis is love. So if you need a little bit more energy, well, just give more love, because all energy at its basis is love, especially on Friday. Also, be sure to count your blessings, and then they will multiply. And the moon on Friday will be in Aries, entering Taurus at 6:42 p.m. East. Yeah. So you got the Aries moon is when we create things and we initiate things. And when the Taurus moon comes, we nurture, right? We stabilize, we fortify, we make it stronger. So keep that in mind. Hey, right is rain. Yes, chocolate. We'll be talking about lots of chocolate as well on Friday. And 27, the vibe of 27 is going to help us to create a tolerant, compassionate atmosphere within which cooperation and practical idealism can exist. So when we're talking about manifestation, it's all about creating that vibrational atmosphere around you. So whatever you want to manifest, well, prepare for it, right? Prepare for what you have asked for. And yes, it's National Chocolate Cake Day. So you can have your cake and eat chocolate too on Friday. You can celebrate National Chocolate Day by baking a cake, maybe grabbing a piece from your favorite bakery, or even sharing your favorite recipes on social media. I think that chocolate cake is great. We should definitely have some chocolate cake on Friday, especially when the moon is in Aries, because Aries do tend to love chocolate. They tend to love dark chocolate, which I find, which is interesting. So yes, enjoy your cake on Friday. And then on Saturday, the 28th, well, Saturn rules Saturday, so that's the planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility. So it pays to have our ducks in a row by Friday. Oh, yes, that's right. You like white chocolate, Carlin. White chocolate's really good. And you love dark chocolate? I like milk chocolate. Yeah, I like milk chocolate a lot. White chocolate is actually not technically chocolate, but I still think it's good. In any case, on Saturday, be sure to have your ducks in a row. I like getting my ducks in a row prior to Saturday so I can look at my ducks and say, look at my ducks, they're in a row when we get to Saturday. But if you don't have your ducks in a row by Saturday, be sure to get them in a row by Saturday, because remember, freedom equals responsibility. Thank you, right is rain. Me too. Milk chocolate is the way to go. And we're going to have our Taurus moon on Saturday. Taurus, just so you know, rules the vocal cords, the neck, throat, and voice. So when the moon is in Taurus, Friday and Saturday and Sunday, well, it's a good time to enjoy singing, to open your throat chakra. And Taurus is one of the most musical signs, perhaps the most musical. I think Pisces might be there, but if you think of all the Taurus musical artists, Billy Joel, Jack Johnson, Janet Jackson, Adele. There's so many more. Yeah, I'll think of more too. So yeah, sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong on Saturday to enjoy your Taurus moon. And the number 28 on Saturday reminds us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. So by connecting to the energy of 28, we can maximize our potential. So keep that in mind. Oh, see, your mother's a Taurus, and she used to have a beautiful voice. Stevie Wonder, another Taurus. Stevie Wonder, the guy who does Still the Same. Who's the guy that does Still the Same? Still the Same. Bob Seger. I'm pretty sure he's a Taurus too. Yeah, and it's Sarah McLachlan's birthday. She's going to turn 55 years old. Yikes. Isn't that funny? So, interesting little fact. Her song, Possession, the first song in her album, Fumbling Toward Ecstasy, was actually inspired by a fan that stalked her. And she actually wrote the song from his letters. If you remember that song, she said, and I would be the one to hold you down, kiss you so hard, I'll Take Your Breath Away. And she made that song. And the guy who wrote it, her stalker, he sued her for songwriting credit, claiming that she used his lyrics in the song. But he didn't get any money because he committed suicide that year. So the lawsuit never reached fruition. But it's really interesting. She actually talked about taking something bad, a letter from a stalker, and then making it good. It became her first song on Fumbling Toward Ecstasy. So listen to some Sarah on Saturday. It's her birthday, and she's still kicking. I mean, she's still doing music. I think she may have fallen in love, and as you know, with these artists, when they fall in love, their music kind of, I don't want to say tanks, but it's not as effective at times. I found Stevie Wonder did that. Like, Stevie Wonder's music was really, really great when he was like either chasing somebody and then he falls in love, and I was like, it's good, but in any case, listen to some Sarah McLachlan this weekend and celebrate her birthday. And then on Sunday, the 29th of January, well, numerologically, 29 signifies change, ambition, and progress. If you're looking to make changes or achieve success, well, 29 is the day to do it. January 29th is Sunday, and it is the sun's day. And the sun connects us to the eternal present moment. It's a day to enjoy your life and to bask in the feeling of being alive. The sun is very, very healing and empowering. So get some rays, put on some SPF if you need to, but definitely tap into the power of the sun. Yes, I agree. I think so. I think they say bad life, good art, typically. Yes, that's one of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs, definitely. So we're going to have a Taurus moon on Sunday, which is good for activities that yield solid results, financial matters, nesting, resting, enjoying your body, music, of course, food, art, and conversation. Hey, Sonia, pain and sadness. Yeah, see, okay, you agree with me. Exactly. So when these artists fall in love, geez Louise, it's kind of tough for us fans, but we'll handle it. Yeah, I think so, right, is Rain. It does. And we get two aspects on Sunday. Mercury in Capricorn will try Uranus in Taurus. So this exciting transit will help us bring fresh ideas into practical matters. So that's our finances, our body. Maybe we'll come up with some money-making ideas or some ideas to make our bodies feel better. So that's a nice little aspect. Exciting. And then also the sun in Aquarius will trine Mars in Gemini. This is a really nice aspect for the weekend. It's you're going to feel its effects probably by Saturday. So enjoy it. This social aspect is meant for fun. So take a risk, go with the flow of its positive energy. And yeah, enjoy. Audrey Plaza has sun trining Mars in her chart. She is a Cancer, and she is extremely talented. I don't know if you saw White Lotus. She's in White Lotus. It's an acquired taste. It's a little bit dark, a little bit twisted, but it's highly intelligent. And she's in that. And if you're looking for a thriller, again, it's a little bit intense, but it's called Emily the Criminal, which Audrey is in, and she's hysterical. She's beautiful. She's funny as all hell. And yeah, so maybe binge White Lotus this weekend or watch her movie. What's the movie she's in? Oh yeah, it's called Emily the Criminal. It's really, really good. Artists use their music to express the pain and cleanse. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I bet you're right. I bet you're right. So enjoy some Audrey Plaza and enjoy your music on Sunday. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it. And whether you're watching live or you're catching this on the replay, thank you for joining. And now that all planets are direct, we get to move forward. So you can find out what you need to know by booking a reading. PsychicSun.com will look up what's going on in your chart. We'll see what your cards have to say and give you more insight so you can make some good moves ahead. So have a wonderful week, everyone. Thanks again for joining me, and I shall see you soon.